You could be surrounded by hundreds of people, you could have friends with you, but still you could feel completely lonely. Why does it happen? And what is that actually happening? There are two types of loneliness. The first one is what we all commonly understand when we don't have any people around us and we feel lonely. That is called as social loneliness. But the second one is emotional loneliness, when we may have people around us or we may have a community around us, but then too feel completely lonely because we are missing a real connection. Most of the people in today's world are not alone, but they are emotionally lonely. Here are the top 3 reasons why it happens. Emotional loneliness starts the moment you decide it's safer to lie than to let someone see the real you. You smile when you're exhausted, you pretend everything is fine because being honest feels too risky. A research shows that nearly 1 in 3 young adults regularly hides their true self behind a mask of people pleasing. And studies on social dynamics reveal that over 30% of people admit they actively suppress their real thoughts out of fear of rejection. And here's the second reason. It hurts the most when the people closest to you constantly brush off your feelings and pretend your emotional needs don't matter. When you are forced to swallow your words every single day, your emotional self remains suppressed. Third, and the most scariest part, is you wake up one day and realize you don't feel anything at all, or you don't want to think emotionally about any particular person. When you disconnect from your own core, you become a ghost in your own life. Your authentic self gets completely lost in the static while you are moving through the motions. Chronic emotional suppression triggers a defensive state of apathy, where up to 50% of chronically lonely individuals report a total numbness of both joy and pain just to cope with the pressure. Most conversations today lack real depth, and that's what is needed for any connection to build.